Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. In today's episode, it's lock your votes in now, 4:30 p.m. Gotta say p.m. because you could think it's a.m. honestly. How you doing? I'm doing fine. Nothing too exciting today. Taking it easy as usual. You know how it is. I'm gonna probably record a few episodes today. I got the feeling like I want to play Monster Train, so give it a shot. Well, realistically, I think I want to record 2 episodes, and I want to go back to working on some other content. I'm almost, I feel almost to a point where I'm ready to make that deck builder video that I've been talking about. I think I'm ready to start work on it. I've put a lot more time into it than I expected, but I want to make sure that I give all of the games a fair shake and like see everything that they have to offer. But you know, taking longer than expected as a result because, well, some of these games are kind of hard. Turns out they're not all balanced. Crazy, huh? So, you know, I should really put more time into it though. I should be like grind, and I feel like, but I gotta be honest with you, some of them are just not fun. It's really hard for me to find the desire to sit down and pump the time into these games because I'm like, man, it sucks. I don't like this. Anyway, I look forward to that. It's like it's my big project. I'm really excited for it once I finish it. But for now, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Exile Melting, Awoken, Pushback, Failure, Diligent, Purifying Cleanse, Sharpen, Remnant, Host, We're Little Fade today. How exciting. I don't have a strong feeling about Little Fade right now. I don't remember what I played last, so I don't really care too much. I'm gonna take Precious Plating. Oh, last time I played Spikes, I remember. Played Spikes last time. I haven't played Eternal Flame in a while, I feel like. So, I'm down for a little Eternal Flame. I took Precious Plating here. Eternal Flame, definitely the strongest of the 3 starters. We can also go Advanced Prototype. That's all fine. Yeah, Eternal Flame should be good. You know what I want to try today? If I'm given the opportunity, it's always been at the back of my mind as one of those I bet this would work sort of ideas. I want to play... This is fine. I want to play like Eternal Flame 1 and then 2 into the other one. The other path, whatever it's called. Give me a sec, I'll think of it. This goes here. Oh, I don't have a ping for the collector. Well, that's fine. I think it's right to trade the collector off here anyway. Firelight Fade is the other path that I was thinking about. I think it'd be cool to try something with that. I don't know how good it would be though, that's kind of why it would be exciting. I think it might be okay, but I also think it might be terrible. I mean, I guess ultimately, the eternal problem that Firelight Fade mixing paths faces is that Fade is almost always better if you mono path. I don't know if I've ever done split path. What the hell? Man, let's get another screenshot, dude. That's 2 in 1 week of just the jackpot. I have been paid out. Let me go put this somewhere. Hold on. That's crazy. This is definitely... I think this one's more rare. But, hey, you know what? It's pretty cool. I don't know, maybe the other one's more rare. You get a rare in an uncommon or an uncommon in a common pack. Hard to say. Maybe this is more common. I don't know. Anyway, do I want one of these? Yeah. I take Molten Encasement there. Imagine this was like Edge Prior. Imagine this was the 3 uncommons now, or the 2 uncommons and the rare. That would be wild. Anyway, I would like to pick a card here. I think I will take... I'm a big Steel Enhancer fan. I'll take Steel Enhancer. I'm a big Steel Enhancer fan. Now, I kind of want to play Husk Hermit. The more that I look at this, the more that I feel like it makes sense to just play Fade normally. Play all the way through. I mean, it does make sense. I'm going to pick up Husk Hermit. We can find something for Husk Hermit's damage scaling here, probably. I don't want Shattered Shell, though. I don't think. Let's go here, although I don't have much money. Endless, what a shame. Woken Hollow, Thorned Hollow? So you could play on this run, I could skip the stealth, I could play a Woken Hollow plus Husk Hermit. And then I can play a bunch of healing. Little Fade pings off some heavies for you. Pick up some other damage scaling. I think that sounds okay. I'm not, like, super hyped up about it, but it seems fine. No reason to take any of that. Little Fade just makes this run better, right? This is a run that should normally be a little challenging. Needs to pick up some more damage scaling, and Little Fade says, oh, I got that. Damage scaling? I already have that covered. $732. Part of me wants to play Purifying Cleanse there. Because when he burns out, I'll just reform him. I don't think that's very good, though. We have to play appropriately here, and appropriately we are weak. But we have trained stewards, so we're not so weak. Hoping to get enough to stop this damage, but alas. 1 times 2, 5, 5, 9 times 2, not enough. I play Remnant Host, 5, 5, 9, 9, 1. I'd kill this clergyman. Well, 5, 5, 9, 9, 1. I would kill 2. That's better. And then this does force me to put Little Fade middle floor, but that's okay. I mean, it doesn't force me to, but I'm going to because I want the Collector this time. I don't think Fade needs to do much. The Remnant Host already did a lot there. And I'm not worried about our Relentless. I should put Primitive Mold there, that's lazy. That's just lazy of me. 200 damage is pretty good. Yeah, like I said, it's good to just put Fade on the middle floor because I want money. It's nice to try to make sure that you don't miss money on a position like that because there's no reason to be worried. I'm 80 HP. It's not close on my health bar. Whiplash is okay. I think Sharpen. No, God, what am I saying? I think Glimmer. What the hell? Sharpen. Oh. So, Wickless Baron I think is better than Animus if I had see a multi-strike in a shop because harvests. 2-2 I have said is pretty slow, but 2-2 isn't the only thing here, right? It's Awoken Hollow, it's harvests, it's a Sharpened Steel Enhancer Wicklash, it's a lot of things. And he's a sweeper, so I think it's okay. If we see a multi-strike here, I think it's excellent. I don't hate quick, but I'd rather reroll for the chance at a multi-strike. Okay, I hate this. Give me 25 HP for Awoken Hollow. And I'll just carry on. Hellhorn, Umbra, Stygian. Oh, so we go, I think you always go Umbra draft pick for Trample. Hellhorn can give you armor, but like Trample Stone's so good here. This is the problem with going Umbra rare though, is that Umbra has a chance of showing you three morsel cards, and you're not Umbra, so 3 morsel cards are dead. But Furnace Tap or Trample Stone are worth playing for. I think it's better than going for the on-average good outcome. How do you feel about playing this run around Sharpen? Give it a value stone? Just let it go? I think it sounds pretty awful. I think it sounds terrible. Yeah, I might end up not playing Husk Hermit on the next combat. It'll kind of depend. Okay. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm not super happy about this, but not every run sees multi-strike. You gotta be ready. Not every run has Little Fade also. We'll get him Fade. Have a great time. Let me talk about this again. I know this intuitively, but I want to make sure that I do this correct. This fight's a 50-50 on if my Husk Hermit ends up in the front or the back. And I think it'll be easier to make a guess based on where Talos goes now. So, what does this mean? This means Talos should go top again. That's what this means to me. I should have Talos show up on top floor another time. I believe. This would be very horrific without Little Fade. I'm just running some numbers there. Did I see Edgeprior? You know, I think I saw Edgeprior. Edgeprior would be good here, wouldn't it? I think I should have picked Edgeprior, because that would be a fine infusion for the Hollow. Now, Talos should go top floor one more time today. You should come down here, yeah. I should set up Rain Stewards. I don't need to get every harvest. It's nice to do, doesn't need to happen. We should set up some Train Stewards because ultimately I've taken the damage I'm going to take on this fight. Fade has scaled up enough. I am there, more or less. The pushback Talos plan pans out. Actually, I feel like I can just play something like this. Yeah, I have 4 primitive molds coming up, so if I set up like this, I might just kill Talos in its entirety, or in her entirety here. A little primitive mold. You go Remnant Host, Molten Encasement, not quite. It's a shame. I am close. I think it might have been doable, actually. Let me put Remnant. No, because of the burnout. It's okay. I'm only taking 2 for it, as long as I don't play anything on top floor, so it's fine. Maybe... No, there's no reason to play it like this, right? I'm just taking 2 damage for nothing here, pretty much. That feels silly, doesn't it? But it's also not the sort of thing that you should beat yourself up over, I suppose. But like at the end of the day, there's no reason to skip putting Fade on the middle floor. She'll do fine on the middle floor there. Intent on Death is good. Because we have a little Fade. But I wonder if it's really worth it here. I don't think it's worth the card slot. My draw is going to be a little weak. Animus at Will is too late. I am not sorry. One other thought I had here, now we're getting into some real wacky ideas. I could put Paraffin Enforcer onto Awoken Hollow. This lets me use Purifying Cleanse as a heal, and it would give... No, Husk Hermit doesn't have Burnout, but Husk Hermit might have Burnout if I play around Whiplash. I'm not doing this. Get me out of here. So one thought is to take space here because it lets me play Fade and the tombs on the top floor. Another thought is, oh god, oh geez, I can't draw any cards. I think that one wins out, to be honest with you. Energy, we can talk about that after I've seen my relics, you know? You know how it goes. I do want to go to the Horde, but I think I should go left. As much as I want to go right and be instantly vindicated, I think it's wrong to play in that manner. Cut out the primitive molds first. Just a few. I don't have much use for them. I don't think it's worth it to take space to play a self-infuse Awoken Hollow. It's too much of a concession for 2/2 per heal. I don't think it's worth it. Surprisingly, perhaps. Wingsteel is good. I just have to be ready. Encased Amber is whatever, I think. Winged Indulgence is okay. I'm gonna go Wingsteel. I'm down to Clown. And yeah, I go Eternal Flame all the way. Now, I would like to see some good healing cards on this run. In a recent episode at the end of a run, I said they didn't show me any healing cards, and that was incorrect. As some people pointed out in the comments on that video, I was shown healing cards. I was shown healing cards. One moment, before I make a fool of myself here, I would like to play Rain Steward here. And I missed the Sharpen. Woe is me. I take 8 damage. It is not good. However, quick aside, pop quiz. Why did I do that? If you answered, fuck you, Wingsteel, you bastard, don't draw me, Husk Hermit, I will hunt you down, that is the correct answer. You got it in 1. Also, incredible how you transcribed my exact thoughts. I'm not sure how you did that. But, yeah, it's because there's a chance that Wingsteel draws me my card there, and if that happens to me, I'm gonna be very angry. Now, unfortunately, this collector conflicts with my Little Fade agenda. I think I actually have to play for a Little Fade or I'm gonna take too much damage. Ah, what am I doing putting Little Fate behind? That's a foolish mistake. Yeah, even with Little Fate's help, I'm gonna take 6. Don't love it. It's a terrifying wave. What the hell? Huh? I mean, I don't have much to do here. Doesn't really matter what I draw. I'm just gonna take damage and hope for the best. My scaling is slow, and I knew it would be. There was not a whole lot on the way to this position, I fear. Part of me wants to just slap the Purifying Cleanse down. But it doesn't make a difference. I'm taking 30. And at this point I'm taking Harvest from myself. It all stems from putting Fade in the wrong spot, really. It all goes back to that mistake where I put Fade in the wrong location, unfortunately. Sharpen to save some damage. God, I really want to do it. But again, it doesn't make a difference. I'm just going to take a lot of damage here and we're going to have to call it okay. That's all it comes down to. I take a lot of hits and we have to be okay with it. The card I would like to draw here to play is Sharpen, but I'm actually dead. Right? No way I kill this. Ah, I killed this apparently. Okay. Shocking. Not okay, truly. But you gotta keep a positive attitude. When Monster Train gets you down, when you're getting kicked around in the dirt, you gotta keep the positive attitude. Monster Train wouldn't do this to me. Edgepire I said was okay. I think I'll stick by it. We are in the thick of it here. It's not ideal. I think that this run needs to take a shift, and I need to go right. Rail Forger's Hammer, well, well, well. If it is an old Rail Forger's Hammer. I could take the History of the World, but I think it's scary. So the shift that I want to make here is I want to go take a duplicate on Wicklash. No pack shards for me, thank you. So with the duplicate, multi-strike will kill my guy. I have stealth to him now though. I have stealth to him now. It's probably playable. Remnant Host. Yeah. I don't like this very much. But if I had Quick, this would be a no-brainer, of course. Draws a Train Steward. Do you ever think that Husk Hermit is worse on this combat than Train Steward? I actually kind of think that Husk Hermit is just worse than Train Steward here. I'm gonna play Train Steward. Husk Hermit's dead to me. That's really grim. That's pretty dastardly. It's a little dire, I gotta say. I don't like that thought, but let's see it. Let's see it in action. So this wave dies to Sharpen, Glimmer, etc. I'm gonna put Fade bottom for Mold primitively. Edge Prior. That's not what I thought was in there. It's not who I thought was gonna answer. That's kind of weird. Okay, go get him, Edge Prior. Make my Restore free. And then steal the fucking Cultivate. Yeah, okay, buddy, you got me, you got me. No, that's fair, that's fair. I don't have any complaints. It was fair. He came in, he made the Restore happen. He gets the Cultivate. That's how it goes. Alright, I drew Glimmer, which is a godsend. This gives me some amount of hope. Where the hell did I take this trial? What was I thinking? I mean, I was thinking me Relic. I know what I was thinking. Go Sharpen up. So, have I already drawn a Purifying Cleanse? Yes. I need to cleanse my Train Steward. This is kind of horrific. Fade comes in, she chumps, she kills, she shoots, she scores. She dies. She takes Restore. Deals my Cultivate. I've lost 2 now, but that's okay, that's only 24 damage. I would not be concerned. I'm concerned. Before I play Molten Encasement, I should play Restore once. I think it's gonna be the right play to just throw Fade down. I need to kill whatever I can kill here. That's all there is to it. This is sweet. What's inside, old primitive mold? Train Steward, huh? Interesting. Very interesting. Not really, this is horrifying. If I play Remnant Host here and then I don't kill, I'm gonna be so unhappy. What happens when I play Remnant Host? 25, 25, 6. Nothing happens, I'm just feeding a bunch of harvest. They don't get to attack anything. Okay. Glad to have that cleared up. Unfortunately, in just the most cruel twist of fate in Monster Train history, my turn is fucked because of that one Cultivate, because I should be able to play Fade and have her die, but she's at 13 HP because she's up 1 HP from or 2 HP from a Cultivate, so tragically. So tragically. Okay, I'm gonna play Primitive Mode for the stealth possibility. Edfire, get the fuck out of here. Get away from me. Get this guy off of my freaking screen. Okay, it's okay. I'm just gonna take another fall. I took Precious Plating. My health bar can take it. It's tough. Go Sharpen. Save my life. Purifying Cleanse. I don't really care about Awoken Hollow's health bar beyond, he needs to be above 22. Oh, please give a nice round of applause to the carry of the hour, Train Steward. Us Kermit who? Oh, the game actually gave me both draw relics after I took draw, saying draw would be good here. Huh. Interesting. It's a little sap tap for you. I don't want reforms. Okay, so at this point I think it's fair to say that the game has not showed me any healing cards, but that's okay. I'm gonna go right. As much as I would like to go buff up my healing cards, I think I need to go get higher HP. Also Relic good. Hey, here's another draw card, by the way. I want Curse Vines anyway. Thank you, Sarah. Please show me multi-strike. Monster Train, why are we doing this today? I'm down to take a quick. It's looking more and more dire by the second. Start fighting for every inch. Train Steward goes. I could take Burnout 1. That's a little bit too spooky for me. Please don't sound so terrible. Well, I'm glad I looked. Fire goes to Awoken Hollow. That's pretty horrible, but it's okay. It gives me a lot. It gives me a lot of value. The heal is good. I need the heal. Oh dear. This was quick large stone too. I didn't miss an endless. Okay. I'm just thinking about how on earth we're going to worm, weasel, and sneak our way out of this one. And my thoughts are not good. But I'm ready to look. I'm ready to hunt. We have little Fade, so it's not all over. I don't think Train Steward is better. Is Train Steward better here? I think Train Steward is better here, man. It's just, it doesn't feel like it can be right. But like, what's this worthless piece of shit gonna do for me? Nothing. This unit has multi-strike. That unit doesn't. Little Fade kills things. I don't need to play around Harvest. I'm gonna play the Train Stewards, I guess. I don't like it. Also hate that I have to ensnare here. I messed up. I should have ensnared the other guy. Okay. Definitely play the Whiplash. I get a guaranteed draw on Sap Tap every turn. Sometimes it'll work out to be 2 even. Get him Little Fade. Could play the Husk Hermit, but I just need to play heal cards. Doesn't matter if you lose the Train Steward there, you can always replay him. Okay. Yeah, thank you, based Train Steward, for saving me from the cringe life that was laid out before me initially. Will now consider what the hell else I'm gonna do here. I'm definitely going to be taking energy, I can tell you that's for sure. This is a good little Fade play. We need to leave that Quill Marksman alive. Pull here. I'm not going to play Remnant Host. I think the win condition is to keep the... I know I didn't do this earlier, but I think the win condition is to keep the Reform pool clean and then start playing Reforms on the Entomb, on the Tomb. It's kind of grim. You heal 5. The heal is actually coming in pretty clutch here. I wonder if I should Purifying Cleanse for health. I think not, because I think Relentless is going to be long, dark, and full of terror. So we will play it like so. Next thought, do I want to play Fade in front? No, I do not believe so. Sharpened for a reason. Fade can just kill things. Go ahead, Fade. Kill things. Or I can pull this scary enemy to the front and set him to 125 less HP. Or whatever the hell that's worth. Okay. And Molten Encasement is here. Molten Encasement has arrived. Do it again. Pull this guy up. Hit him for 155. Whiplash. I missed a restore here. I'm gonna not play it out of spite. No, I should play it because I get the one, you know. I get the one Rejuvenate proc. I should have one less though. I need to play the restores first. Definitely. 11 and 6 is enough to kill Little Fade after she comes in swinging. Makes me take 6 less damage. Very cool, very good. Purge here. Ooh, that's a really bad draw. Because I've cleared 2 primitive mobs out, and I just drew 2 more. Because I only have 1 left. That's not very good, is it? And that Incant Shard is pretty dire. As well. I need to play Whiplash here. Damn all of this shit. And I take 8. Sad. Alright, team. We have assembled here today in order to fight the darkness. I think we're gonna fight it just fine. Thank you, Little Fade. My champion is just going to knock out 1400 damage for me here. Good job, Little Fade. Okay, I guess we're gonna carry on. It's not looking great, but like imagine this is 100 times 1 instead of 100 times 2. The sweep doesn't really come in to be a major player until, well, the Divinity pretty much. So if your damage scaling is bad and you have the Train Stewards, I guess this is better. I suppose. Only took 8 damage. What's there to complain about, really? Channel Song? Maybe I can Channel Song Husk Hermit? Make him playable? Helpful. More HP is also bad because it messes with cultivating. So I guess I will go. I'm definitely taking energy here since I picked up double draw relics and a space relic already. I mean, I'm good on relics. I don't need to go to the trinket shop. This is a no-brainer for the steel shop. There's a multi-strike. Holy shit, we did it. Holy cow. Ah. Major refraction is bad. HP is good, not good here. Minor refraction is good. It lets me play Tombs and Fade. Or just a Train Steward if I so desire. That seem right to you? That seems right to me. The alternative play is to make a big Train Steward, but that's not very good. I look for Endless. Hey, but there was an Endless Tome in the last boss fight. Yeah, I don't want it that bad. I'm not willing to give up a card slot and an energy on a turn for it. Because you also have to draw it at the right timing, it's just not worth it. And the unit's gonna eat cultivates from time to time. And I have primitive mold. It's all good. I am not willing to take Heaven's Seal here. Right? I think I'll know. If the enemies are healing when they walk up, I am one slight infusion away from an instant disaster. And this run isn't so dire. I don't feel. Fade actually gets to swing without stealing a kill? I can just kill Fade myself, actually. That works too. Hilarious. Wing steal. Hilarious. Absolutely. I'm gonna Whiplash it. I think it's fine. If he dies, he dies. I don't have to care too much. I'll bring him back with primitive mold. It'll be okay. And if he doesn't die, which I'm hopeful he doesn't die here. Cool. Good. Very exciting. Oh, he dies here. Interesting. Oh, I would like to get this collector. 5, 5, 10. Doesn't work. I play 2, and it's bad because I have both primitive molds. I've drawn my primitive molds once again. Here I am once again. Me versus the consequences of my actions. A battle to the death for the ages. As long as I draw primitive mold, we're not in any danger. Yeah, look at that. It's not even a problem. You don't even have to concern yourself with it. We even drew a Purifying Cleanse. How lovely is that? Doing a little bit of number crunching here. Can put Sharpen on an enemy. It might be relevant. So we're gonna play Vinegrass here. Fade in the back. Gonna steal Cultivates. Like a lot of them. But I don't think I can care right now. And ultimately for this combat, if I just play Husk Hermit goes first, Fade goes second, I will win it. Because Husk Hermit will wipe the floor and then Fade will kill whatever's behind. But I'm not sure if I'll actually kill the boss. That's the fear. I don't know if I beat the boss like that. I guess we'll see. Last chance for the video game to show me a playable healing card, by the way. Oh god. It's scary. It's... The problem is I don't have the time anymore. I can't stop to kill this Gilded Wing, you see. These Cultivates have been pretty horrific. I'm just gonna level with you. Yeah. The problem is that Husk Hermit does not have the damage to kill a heavy right now, so I can't pull Fade to the front and let her die. Because if I do that, then I'm going to take a full swing. 83 times 2 is enough for me to bring Fade to the front to let her go. Finally. I have freed little Fade. Now, you might notice I'm not playing Molten Encasement very much here, and you are correct. I have nothing else to say on the matter. Oh, and I cultivated Fade, so she lived. Oh, and she lived all the way. Alright, well, never mind. Well, little Fade. If I play Vinegrass, she'll die to the Wilt Wings. I don't even want to play Purifying Cleanse here. I don't want to draw a card. Too scary. I'm too afraid. We did it! We killed a little Fade! How unbelievable. Grasp of these two. Steward plus Fade. They have to do enough damage to be worth playing. What do you think? Is doing 1355 worth it there? I would wager so. Okay. Despite all that I would say is correct about the video game, we're going to carry on. This is without a doubt because of Little Fade. There is not really a case to be made in any other direction. Hey, don't say they didn't show you any healing cards, they showed you Engraft. I don't know if I ever finished that line, by the way, but when I said that, I was wrong because I had an Awake in my run, and the Awake was on Combat 4, and I said to myself, Awake's expensive, they'll show me something better later, and it never showed up. This is a similar situation, but I didn't see Awake, I'm just shown Engraft. Sure game, I'll take Engraft. I'm not happy about it. So I'm going over by 5 or I'm going to the Hellvent. If I don't go to a magic shop, I think I will lose though. Let's go to the magic shop. Let's make some cards cheaper. Specifically with Clash. We get a +10, which is nice. Should have gone to the Glimmer. It's in the trinket shop. Give an Exile. That's a little Fade. I don't want that. Things get +20, friendliness get +5. I'll take friendliness get +5, that's fine. I don't think I want any of these. Jackstrips maybe. Sometimes it's worth. Yeah, that's 6 damage. Gnarled Root is like, hey, you mad you didn't play around Sharpen? And I say no. I am not mad about that. What kind of question is that? Thornfruit is too much card draw, I can't play that. I don't know if I really want Bloating Fungus though. I'm gonna go without. Yeah, another +10 for Glimmer is much better. -1 the Engraft, I'll buy a removal for... Yeah, I guess a Train Steward's coming with us to the end. Alright, well... Here I am once again. Still alive. This is the Little Fade, like, this is partially the Little Fade problem in a run like this, where Little Fade will just... I guess not a problem, right? Little Fade is good here, but she's not able to solo carry. Little Fade on either other path, I think, is able to solo carry. I guess, to be fair, she is kind of solo carry. To be fair to Little Fade, we're only really here right now because of her, so I guess I should say she is solo carry. But... you know what I mean. Vengeful Shard's very annoying. I'm gonna play the Whiplash. It's gonna hold off, but I don't think you have a choice. I think we gotta send it. You let the Harvest do their thing. You let the Vine Grasps pull these guys. I'm just gonna put Fade on permanent curse killing Duty until there's no curse to kill. I think it's fair. I have a root here, which is good as well. This is where Ensnare lets me catch up a lot here. Very useful. No reason not to stealth. It's definitely the correct idea. It's not even gonna take any rejuves. As long as I play it last, it makes sense. Okay, now there's no enemy to face, so Fade can help me catch up a little bit. Play Fade in the front, she'll do 190. Other guy does 59 times 2. I haven't finished playing my cards yet. Let me see what the cards look like. Okay, so if I play Fade on the top floor, Fade will not die. That's for sure. Do I think I need to have Fade die, or can I shift Fade to the role of cleanup? That is the great question. Problem, of course, being Fade will steal all my cultivates. Bonus being I won't take, oh yeah, that's a lot of damage. You know what, Fade? Go get him. Have a great day. I have decided. Fade can, I can live without the cultivates. I'll be alright. Fade can do the thing. Maybe Purifying Cleanse even. Burnout's looking good. I shouldn't be at much risk. I should look at primitive molding a little more than I have now. Yeah, 93 times 2 is 190. So the only way that I would take damage now is if a double heavy wave walked at me. Double infused heavy, I should say. But I don't think that would happen to me. I have Sharp in here. The real question now becomes, do I win Relentless? The answer is, maybe. I don't really know. Why are you asking me? Do you think I have future sight? No, of course not. What kind of question is that? Of course I can't see the future and tell you the outcome of this run ahead of time. Don't be ridiculous. Oh dear, that's not that bad. It just looks scary, it's not actually scary. Fade's up to 31 HP. Fade might actually live around swings. Definitely right to play primitive mold here and Molten Encasement up. It's gonna cultivate. It's fine, I have so much HP from the cultivating, I don't think it should be a problem. I would be very surprised anyway. I have plenty of burnout, I have 20 burnout. Could have rooted this Gilded Wing. That would have been smart. You good here? Yeah, I guess at the end of the day we have Little Fade who does 213 damage, and we have a very large wall of stats in front of Little Fade who does 213 damage. And that combination will give me a pretty free walk right into the Divinity, I suppose. It's nice to have a Little Fade run that isn't a blow-off, though. Really. I feel like a lot of times they end up just being kind of steamrolls. You know, we have our speed runs, and I just spend the whole episode talking about Little Fade game theory. It's nice to have something a little more tangible to play on. Only right to play Purifying Cleanse here because I have to play Whiplash eventually. Not gaining anything by playing Glimmer elsewhere. I'm losing a Harvest, but I'll just kill this guy. I'm trading HP for a Harvest here, basically. I'm trading 10 HP on my Hollow for a Harvest, which I shouldn't find to be a bad trade. I would be surprised if it were. Okay. I'm definitely playing Molten Encasement. I'm definitely playing Awoken Hollow. Am I playing Little Fade on the top floor? Or no, Fade can go hit bottom floor, and then you play Fade top floor initially there to just dodge Ember Drain. Now we're in the clear. Could wait on Molten Encasement in the future. Silly mistake. I really want to play into Harvests here. So I think I will not. Sorry, not Harvest. No, I want to play into Harvest, my bad. I pulled this guy forward, because the alternative is to pull the Light Wings forward. And if I pull the Light Wings forward, I will kill it. But I don't need to do that. That's what I was trying to work out there. What are my draws there? Restores. That makes sense. Do we want to pull the spikes to the front? What do you do with Little Fade? She's gonna take a kill from you no matter what. I should have pulled the Steel Wing to the front so Fade could have hit it safely. Okay, I mean, it's definitely wrong to skip Little Fade. You give up the Harvest, it's okay. It's just not ideal. That's all. Turn order matters here, so let's make sure we play it correctly. Whiplash goes here. Primitive Mold goes out. Restore goes out, see the draw 2. Graph goes out. Carpet goes out. Now then. What am I doing with the rest of yous? I think I'm playing Molten Encasement Remnant Hose. That should give me a bunch of harvests. I'm gonna have Fade come down here and start harassing the mini-boss. That's Fade's major play here. Fade fights a mini-boss. I don't want to mess with the wave setup too much with roots right now. They're not good, so we don't need to. Yeah, that wave is scary. That wave is a big problem. We get a ton of harvest value. I think we're gonna make it. How exciting. What if I glimmer here? Not really. Fade goes and hits the mini-boss again. This is what I have to be prepared for. I do enough damage to be okay here, I think. I play Glimmer down here, basically. I just start chipping away at him because, my man, this is where the 2-2 harvest is usually pretty bad, but the Divinity, that is a lot of help. You get a lot for harvesting 2-2s. You actually do. I'm gonna go ahead and make this wave less scary by killing the Harvester. That's a pretty easy play. I'm actually to the point now where I'm not gonna get any more cultivates. A stealth would be smart to look for. I should start fishing for stealth. Or, I guess if the damage is too high, you can always cut it with Little Fade. But 144 times 2 is 288, so we're clearing that turn. They're all dead. Feeling good. I'd like a stealth, please. Remnant Host, you're not supposed to be here. This is my own fault. We're in the clear, though. A really interesting run from the perspective of it was not good, and I had to play Train Steward as the carry, but eventually after making... Like, something that is hard to recognize, I feel, in Monster Train is when you have to be... When you have to play a transitioning period plan like this. Because that's what I would call the Train Steward carry era of this run. That was a transitory plan. That Train Steward was there to get me to the point where I had a multi-strike on Husk Hermit. He got me to the finish line. And now we are here at the finish line, and I can look back and say, thank you, Train Steward. Thank you, Train Steward, for getting me here. Because, again, a lot of times, especially when I was starting out with this game, it's very easy to get caught up in the beginning of the run, I guess, so to speak. And be like, oh yeah, well this will be good at the end. Like, on the Divinity, this Husk Hermit's going to be great. He's going to have multi-strike, he's going to have a Harvest Infusion, he's going to have a Cultivate, he's going to do great. It's easy to forget that you can lose before the Divinity when you've played a lot of games. And you can go, oh hey, by the way, in Combat 5, your damage is just too low. Goodbye. Fun run. I'm happier when these runs are close, but I don't have to do any resetting, because it feels like a more hard-fought victory. And not just, oh, well, I made a clear mistake. Anyway, it was a fun run. You can also probably just play Spike's Fade, though, because Spike's Fade would probably go nuts here. There was a Corgi combat, right? Yeah, you could also just play Spike's Fade. You know. You can play the Seed however you want. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.